Hey, I'm Josh. We're back at Rising Fawn Gardens. We're continuing with our virtual wildflower tour this spring. So we want to start it by pointing out this slope here on the farm. And earlier I'd commented about mayapple and how it creates these expansive clusters in the woods that you can see out at some distance. They're the umbrella-shaped flowers that are growing on a single stem. But underneath them, there is another flower that's competing for the sunlight and the soil warmth. And that flower is the one that I wanted to comment on today. It's the trout lily. Trout lilies are yellow flowers. They grow on a single stalk that leans near the top. It has 6 and sometimes more petals. And you can see that it's brilliantly yellow. They grow low to the ground, 6 to 8 inches off the ground, but once you see one, you generally realize that it's in a cluster with a lot of other trout lilies. Now, there's nothing about the name trout lily that would tell you that it's a yellow flower we're discussing, but the secret to the name is in the leaf. As you can see, the leaves are a pale gray-green, and sometimes they have red or red-brown mottled coloration on them. The texture of the leaf is exactly the same as the texture of the skin of a brook trout. If you've ever handled a trout, you know they don't feel scaly. They have a kind of smooth grit that sort of clings to your fingers as your fingers move across the surface. And it's the same with the trout lily. When I introduce wildflowers, I usually like to tell people stories that'll help them remember it. And if you feel the texture of the trout lily's leaf just one time, you'll never forget the name of the flower. Thanks for watching.